so diving right in from the few notes that I do have. How much was it for me to move? I have a book that I constructed together for how I moved here and how you can move here too. It's called Book Your Way Out. The link is right here, and you can also check in the description box. Okay. So yeah, I would say between, for one person, and this is including, it just depends on your lifestyle. Okay, so I'm gonna just give you a general amount. I would say the minimum for yourself, if it's just one person, I would say between, the minimum you can do is 6,000, and that's including a flight and everything. 6,000 to 20,000, 25 max, if you want to live like, I don't know, it just depends. In my book, I break all that down. When did I arrive? I got here April 27th, and I have a video on that, and my first day experience, and I explained a couple of things, like some people were saying a lot of people would stare and all of that. I didn't get that much staring. People look at you, but they don't look at you like you are different. Like, it's not like that. They just stare at you. Either they know you not from here, they're trying to figure out, are you from the Congo, are you American, are you UK, you know, things like that. But yeah, that's how my first day and when I arrived. And today's date is July the 22nd, July 22nd. Looking for a home. So for my experience looking for a home, so I was in the hotel, as you saw in my previous video. I was in a hotel. I got that hotel initially for 5 days, and I extended it for 2 more days, and that's when I found my house. So it didn't take long for me to find a house. If you're determined, you'll find a house. Don't let anybody tell you what you can't do and that you need this and need that. Now, you know yourself. If you know you're not a go-getter, you're not on point, you're not planning, then yeah, get you 2 weeks to a month in a hotel. Me, not I wasn't gonna spend that type of money, because I like to live luxury, but on my budget, my own, you know, income budget. So that specific hotel was $90 a day. So yeah, I wasn't trying to spend that much on a hotel. So yeah, I shopped on Zoom Tanzania, and then from word of mouth, from groups and repack groups that I was in, and from people that were here that I connected with on Instagram and YouTube, they gave me some people, some agents that were not on Zoom Tanzania. So I'm gonna go back a little bit to Zoom Tanzania. I was on there shopping. Some people will show you a house and they don't have connections really with the landlord. They'll tell you that you can see it today, and then you get there and they call the landlord or the person who owns the house, they not there. It's like no connection. It was like all over the place. So after like my 3rd attempt of trying to do that, I was like, oh, I'm done. Because I had already contacted some people like, hey, I'll be there on the 27th. I would like to see some houses. Even from somebody, I'll mention her name. I think her name is Olivia. There's another repat who used her as a agent or as a realtor, Dalali, whatever you want to call it. And she didn't really respond to me. And then I told her my preferences, and she didn't get back with me. And so, some of them, they know that a lot of us are coming back here, so they would say, oh, that budget, no, you can't find anything with that budget, that's going to be higher. No, you can't tell me what I can't do, because I see it on Zoom Tanzania. Okay, so if I gotta do it myself, I'll do it myself. But yeah, so I ended up speaking with a guy named Sam. And if you need somebody, I would recommend him. You can contact me. I'll put the video in, a clip in of him showing me one of the houses that I loved, but it needed a lot of work done to it. So hopefully he still has that contact, because I would like to own that house. And that the guy who I met up with, he was the owner of the house. He was really nice. He was really sweet. It was an older man. He has tons of houses. His house was being rented out by the embassy, so you know he got money. And he was telling me even if I wanted to rent it by month, and he was asking me to quote him a price. So just remember, you can quote these people prices. But yeah, so here's the clip.
This is banana tree.
Yes.
This is sugar cane.
Sugar cane, yeah.
This is vegetables you can eat.
Oh, yes.
Yes, in Swahili we call it kisamvo.
Kisamvo.
This is a nut. Do you know nut?
Oh.
Yes.
So it grows on the
Peanuts,
root, and then you pull it up?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Tree also, and public toilets also.
Okay.
How anticipated. From this it has 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
Living room and
2 bedrooms. Bedroom.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know any man named Kurt. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know any man named Kurt.
So long story short, I did not go at this house. It was really nice. It was huge, 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms. But it needed a lot of work, and it would have been a lot to maintain for me at first. You know, I'm not married, I'm single, but yeah. I'm glad I went with the house that I have now. And so after, I want to stop saying after I stopped Zoom Tanzania and I started to go with Sam, I saw a couple of houses, but he wasn't showing exactly what I wanted. It was nothing as modern as I wanted. And I wouldn't say modern, but more brand new or more upkept. And I ended up contacting a friend that I already met through YouTube, which is Wanda. And she showed me the house that I am in now. And it's actually one compound, and it has one house, and in the front is where I am, and in the back is another tenant, and he's an American as well. So that came in clutch, because he showed me some stuff and, you know, showed me around and things like that. At this point, we don't talk. I just wanted to say that real quick. We don't talk. I don't talk to my neighbor. You see why I don't like doing like Americans and being a friend and clicking up and linking up and ganging with the American gang affiliated. I don't like all of that. I didn't come here to be in a repack gang, you know. But that's that. Yeah, I'll do a house tour once once I get a little more furniture. But this is my bed, y'all. Y'all like my bed? It is tall. Let me sit against it. Look how tall that is. And I'll give you a spin of my messy room real quick. This room is big, okay? Let me show y'all how much room I have on each side. Okay, boom, boom. All right. And the house, I love it. And this area is really nice. I'm out. What people like to say, oh, you're far. To me, it's like, it's not far. It's like 30-minute drive to certain places, like really good restaurants that if you want like some American dishes or cuisine. But me, I'm not a person like that. I cook my food. I don't eat meat. I'm plant-based. I don't like to say vegan anymore. But yeah, I live a little past Kunduchi. Okay, should I say where I'm at? I'm by Bahari Beach. Okay, I'm gonna get that close, but I'm by Bahari Beach. You can Google that on Google Maps. And I love this area. There's a ocean. I'll show y'all that clip as well. Here's that clip. That's really all that happened in my first month. I really got showed around. I picked up some items in my first month. I met him. He had me meet some other people at Rosterland. I'm all over the place. I always say that. But it's a lot of flies. Like outside my door, it's a lot of flies. Before you come in, you gotta fan before you come in. Like, and the mosquitoes, it was a lot to me at first when I first got here, like the first week. Jet lag was like a long time too. But back to the